Hi and welcome, Kat from Sacred Soul Rising. So today I want to talk about what Divine Masculine goes through, how they think, how they feel, and how they process the journey. You see, both twins, after soul recognition, are activated onto the journey. The journey in the bubble love phase, at that beginning phase, both twins have that heart activation. Both twins are in that oneness frequency. And only once that energy and that magnetic force starts to flip after soul recognition do the polarities kick in. Once the polarities kick in, and often people will say to me, Kat, I felt like this energetic wall rising up, and then suddenly my Divine Masculine just started to pull right away. And it was like something had activated in them. And that is exactly what has happened. You have both been activated. You see, this is a journey of the one soul. Yes, you have two bodies. Yes, you have two minds. Yes, how you move through life in the 3D is often, and how you process things emotionally is often differently. But at soul level, you are one. But, like I always say, this journey is an awakening journey, Divine Feminine. And this journey is about you learning how to balance the shared energetic field. We know at soul recognition that third energetic field is created and both twins are activated. I want you to know that the more Divine Masculine pulls away on the journey, and often people will say, but I don't understand. And so I want to explain to you, Divine Feminine, once that energy is flipped at soul recognition, and what happens at this point, the fear frequency is at its highest. Both twins are activated by their core wounds. And we know core wounds are fear, abandonment, betrayal, needing validation, not feeling enough, feeling that real lack frequency. Once these core wounds are activated, then Divine Masculine feels pure and utter chaos. And I'll often say that it's like being stood in the middle of a football pitch with all the light shining down on you, with, Wembley. I live in England, so I'm talking about Wembley. Wembley, full of people, all the lights shining down, and you have to perform now in front of them. That is how divine, and bearing in mind, Divine Masculine is an introvert. They are often very within people, and they don't want to be out there shining in all their glory. Plus, they have had that activation that is activated their core wounds. So the fear is overwhelming. The chaos and the conflict that is going on deep within them is so activated. All they crave is peace. All they crave at this point is stillness. They want it to go away. They don't know which way. It's like a rabbit in the headlights of a car. They are so fearful. And so this is why they run, and they run hard. The energy, the emotions, everything is rising within them. Remember, they've gone through a Kundalini activation. What does a Kundalini activate? It activates your chakras. And if you know anything about chakras, you'll know that every chakra corresponds to a different emotions. So the base and root chakra is about your safety and security. When Divine Masculine is activated on this journey, the feeling of feeling unsafe, feeling not secure is so activated. Feeling, when we look at the sacral chakra, how does Divine Masculine feel? Like everything, they don't want to be in the limelight. They don't want to do their passion. They just want to go back to their own life. their solar plexus, it is bringing up raw emotions. Divine masculine loves to stay in the logic head, in the brain. They don't like to feel big emotions. And what is soul recognition doing? It is activating that solar plexus. So all those emotions are being felt in every part of their body. And the overall feeling of fear, feeling this, the love and the big emotions, and then the overriding fear energy. They need to run and run hard. Their heart chakra has been fully opened. They have never had such a heart activation. And that feels so scary. Why? Because they could get hurt. What if, divine feminine, you left them? What if, I work with so many divine masculines, and often divine masculine will say, what if I'm left? I would be left crumbling on the floor. I would be left alone. Now, divine masculine, they live in the logical mind. To have that heart activation at that very beginning feels so scary, so unbelievably scary. And I want you to know, often people will say, well, my divine masculine really felt that. And then others will say, well, my divine masculine showed me a little bit. I want you to know that this journey is a little bit when you get in a shower. If everybody gets in the shower in my house, I can tell you for now, the person that has the hottest shower is by way myself. Everybody else always questions why I have such a hot shower. Now, if you asked all of them, do you like a hot shower? They would all say yes. But are we all having it at the same temperature? No. But we're having a hot shower. So what I'm trying to say here is remember that this journey has different, I always like to think of it like radio dials, dialing in. Divine masculine is very much in the ego mind, is very much in the logic. That is how they have operated. And, once they are first in that bubble love phase, they are able to open up that throat chakra. They are able to share feelings that they have never shared with anybody. But once soul recognition happens, they have shut down that throat chakra. They are not prepared to share anymore, and they just want to run away. They prefer just to block so they don't even have to talk. And often people, divine feminine, will say, they read the what I sent them, but they never said anything back. Or, they've maybe reached out and just said, hey, how are you, after months and months? And you reply going, yeah, good, wondering if you're okay, and they don't reply again. This is because the throat chakra is closed. As they shift along the journey, as you shift, divine, along the journey, because you are the leading twin, it allows it to open gently and slowly. The third eye we know is our wisdom. Our third eye is our inner compass. At the beginning in that bubble of phase, that third eye is in flow. That third eye is open. They are trusting their intuition. They feel it so deeply. But once soul recognition happens, that third eye shuts down. It closes down. They do not want to be tapping in to that inner wisdom. They want to be led by where they feel safe, which is the logical mind. They no longer are tapping into that crown, and we know the crown is connected to oneness, to all. And this is why I always say, when people say, should I tell my twin about the journey? I always go, no, because they won't be prepared. They know that this journey is not normal, but they don't see it in the same way. And I really want to stress that Even though divine masculine is going through it, they go through it completely different to how you do in the physical world. So they won't see it the same way that you do, divine feminine. They won't feel it in the same way that you do. But this doesn't mean that they're not going through the journey. It's just that they process it very differently. And once you shift your energy, we know on this journey that third energetic field, and wherever you're pushing your energy onto divine masculine in that third energetic field, really pushing your energy through thoughts and feelings, and you're chasing them, the only way they can move through the journey is to run and run hard to avoid you. So how you shift through the journey, divine feminine, is make the journey all about you. Bring all the energy back to you. This journey, the reason why you are activated with a heart chakra activation is to find that deep self-love for yourself. Inner union must be found first. That Kundalini is activated and those chakras are activated so you can come in to your own being, your safety, your security, that heart chakra, speaking your truth, the sacral chakra, your purpose, your passion, your soul mission, why you were down here on earth, and your connection to divine and source from the crown chakra. All those chakras are activated because it is about you aligning with them, not as a joint mission. Know that divine masculine will automatically, once you shift, it automatically vibrates through. But remember, this journey is beyond time and space. This journey is a journey of alchemy. I often talk about, all those books that you have read, all those spiritual books, you are now putting into practice, divine feminine. So you have to learn how to alchemize your own energy. You have to stand into your own sovereignty and shift into those higher frequencies of love and abundance. And only when you find your inner union can you shift the frequency to outer union. You see, when twins look within the eyes, especially in that bubble love phase, they are seeing their own God essence. Where is, how do we say the windows of the soul are through the eyes? And the eyes are where your soul, where you see deep into that soul frequency, into that God essence. We're led to believe that God is a man that judges and says they're good, they're bad, they're good, they're bad. But God is a vibration. God is love. God vibrates through the bees, the trees, the mountains, the ocean. God is omnipresent. He is in everything. He is in you. He is in me. And twins are exactly the same soul frequency, same soul signature, same soul essence. So you and your twin are the same frequency. The problem is that once soul recognition happens, the polarity begins. And only through you shifting your frequency, divine feminine, can you start to bring that inner balance. If you need more help and support on this journey, my Twin Flame course is there. That course will help you from A to Z of this journey. Plus, on the last part of the course, you get 1 month's free access into Awakened Consciousness, which is where there is over 50 hours of coaching on how to detox, how to alchemize, how to shift the frequency, and really what the truth of the journey truly is. Divine Feminine, this journey is the biggest gift, but only when you make the journey about you, shifting your frequency. And once you shift, it ripples through to Divine Masculine. If you need more help and support, click down in the description. My website's there. I send you so much love.